I'm making a couple of pit stops down south for Alabama-style barbecue cooked in a brick pit. And, of course, I'm down here in Georgia to make a fiery feast of mutton and vegetables. First, I'm lighting fires and making coals in Milledgeville, Georgia with Army vet John Jackson. Hot coals coming through, hot coals! And we're loading up his super rig with a tender sheep and a curtain of veggies for a spread that honors the veteran community. It smells gorgeous, it looks gorgeous, he's gorgeous. Next, I head to Bob Sykes Barbecue in Bessemer, Alabama, where the sounds of pork picnics cooking on the pit are music to my ears. And we put together the perfect blend of mouth-watering meat to build their signature sandwich.
I call it the connoisseur's cut.
Oof, let's get that connoisseur's cut sandwich. Let's do it. John Jackson is not your everyday farmer. After 11 years of service in the military, John made it his mission to help retired veterans adjust to civilian life by teaching them a new set of skills in the field: farming, raising animals, and cooking. He created Comfort Farms, which is located on 20 acres in Milledgeville, Georgia. Several times a year, John invites the folks from the community for a live fire cookout, and he prepares a feast using food from the farm. John, you got quite the enviable setup out here, man. I see, like, smokers, I see grills. Like, how'd you get into all that?
I was in Jersey City. You know, the towers went down, 9/11, right? And when they went down, I decided to serve my country.
Wow, that's incredible.
And when I got out, I felt that it would be really important for me to do something for my fallen comrades. And the one guy who meant a lot to me was Kale Comfort, who got killed in combat. So I created a farm called Comfort Farms in honor of him to help vets who are coming back with troubles from war.
I love this guy. I never cried on man-fired food, but I think there might be a first on this one. Shed a tear for a brother right there, man.
I appreciate it, brother.
All right, so show me what you're doing right here, man. Now you got me super invested in what's going on.
Oh, man.
This is like the super rig over here. It's like the Superdome of rigs.
So what we got here, Raj, is the Pleasure Dome.
Pleasure Dome.
Yes, the Pleasure Dome. We developed this rig, which is totally configurable to do anything that we want. So we have a whole rotisserie rig here where we can do whole animals up to 1,500 pounds.
Gotcha, and you got like planchas and grill braids.
Absolutely, and we use this as kind of like our hanging station. You know, to hang meats, to hang veg, and that's what this does.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, so one of my favorite things to do is cooking a mutton. It's a 3-year-old sheep.
So it can be a little bit tougher, but if you cook it right, it's super flavorful and tender.
Absolutely.
I'm hyped. Any vegetables?
We're gonna be doing some cauliflower over the fire, some beets, we're gonna have some leeks, we're gonna have some broccoli. All those things are gonna be hanging over the fire.
That's gonna look sexy.
Oh, very sexy. Oof. That's the whole point of Pleasure Dome, right?
We get to at least burn up one of those barrels, right?
Raj, not one, but 3. We're gonna burn all 3 of them barrels today.
Cardboard, of course, is a nice little accelerant.
Yep.
It's gonna catch real easy to let the other stuff catch, yeah?
Yep.
All right, kindling next, right?
Yes, kindling next.
So you're gonna put this down like a crosshatch?
Yeah, kind of crosshatch it, so that way
you get some airflow.
Get some airflow in there. Yeah, that looks beautiful.
That should be enough for the last one, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, it's looking good. Let's get some big ones.
So we got some oak, and we got a little bit of hickory.
And we're gonna go over top the grates.
Yep.
And you kind of want this crosshatch too, right?
Yep. Go for it.
This is the South. You see the burn barrels like that. That's the Pitmaster Classic. All right, this is like full up to the top.
Yes, that's
what
perfect.
we want?
Yep, that's what we want.
You know what time it is, right?
I know what time it is.
Ooh, it's fire time! I'm going in.
Let's get the other one.
Man, that's looking good, man. We got 3 flaming barrels right there.
We got about an hour until the coals start going down.
So an hour's perfect amount of time to prep that mutton.
Mutton and nuttin'.
Mutton and nuttin'. All right, let's get it.
You're looking at a mutton, and this one right here is native to the Southeast. It's called the Gulf Coast mutton, which is a wool sheep.
You've splayed it open, basically.
Yes. You're gonna rub it down with olive oil just so that way we can throw our salt and our rosemary on top.
Rub that in. Look at that glistening. Oh, it's
Yeah.
beautiful already, man.
It'll help with the seasonings when we actually put it on the stick.
Why you use such a coarse salt?
Well, we want to push those granulars into there, and they will end up dissolving into the meat over time to continue to pull those flavors out. This is rosemary that we picked this morning, and what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead, take a smidge of that and all over, and it's great coloring. It's awesome, man. 1, 2, 3, boom. There we go.
All right, man, let's get this oil back up. You grab that salt. We get the inside here, too. Oof. Looking good. Oof. It's beautiful, man.
We got to get the basting that we have over there.
This pot right here?
Yes, that pot right there. That's all of our basting ingredients. So you have garlic, you have your rosemary, you have some olives, you have some olive juice. So it's like a brine. It's going to continue to bring out those flavors in this animal.
All right, that's looking good?
Looking great.
That is looking great. Now, what's up with these oranges?
We have a lot of brine in there, so we're looking to add just a little bit of
Sweetness to it. You know, it's gonna help tenderize the meat throughout the cooking process as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You clamp it down, screw it in.
So we got to get these rods in to make sure that this is held in place, right?
Yes, absolutely. So you just got to start screwing it down, hand tight, make sure that it's in place. It's super versatile, and it's ready to rock and roll. We're gonna get some coals, and we're gonna put them right here in the troughs and get this thing roasted.
Hot coals coming through, hot coals! All right, so you just want kind of even layer?
Yeah, it's just an even layer. We have these poles, and we're gonna lift these poles up so that way we can close the distance between the coals and the carcass.
Okay, so how long is it gonna cook like this?
For about 4 hours, Raj.
All right, we gotta keep it hot and then keep cooking.
Up next, as our mutton gets golden brown, we find new ways to roast up a bounty of veggies.
Man, all this veg is gonna go incredible with that mutton. I'm out here at Comfort Farms in Milledgeville, Georgia with my man, John Jackson. On the rotisserie back there, we have mutton. Now, mutton is sheep that's 3 years or older. We also gotta cook all this veg back here on the other part of the contraption here where we got a bunch of grills and planchas.
And before we do that, we need to flip the mutton.
Yo, let's go check it out, how it's looking, right?
Man. Yeah, no problem.
So how long has this been cooking right now?
For about an hour. We're gonna pull this pin. I'm gonna insert my bar,
Okay.
and then we're gonna flip it.
Those oranges, it's gonna fall into the coals, and you're gonna get that, like, aromatic orange smoke.
Absolutely.
Pin it back in so it's not gonna move.
We should be cooking this thing around 2 hours, and that'll be it.
Man, look at this bounty of vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, golden beets, onions, normal red beets, and leeks.
Oh, yes. We're gonna put a little bit of oil on there, put a little bit of salt.
Oof, look at that. That's gorgeous, man. Check that out. Well, let's get to the broccoli.
All right, Raj, we're gonna set this broccoli with the stems up. We want a beautiful char on this.
So what's up with the cauliflower? It's on these little hooks.
We're gonna hang them, but first we wanna get a good char on the grill.
We got golden beets, normal red beets.
Throw them right into the coals in the box.
These box grills normally use a grate over top. Here, we've just removed the grill grate. We're putting the veg directly in it, let it cook. And these beautiful young leeks.
Right on the plancha, Raj.
All right. We gotta get them onions.
Get the onions.
Show me how you like to do this, man. We got a little loop on this
All right,
end.
so we got a little
string.
loop. It's gonna cinch, and we're just gonna come through the hole there. There you go. And just kind of tie it off, and that'll be fine.
Boom. That's why we put the broccoli on the grill grates first. Get a little char color, that means some flavor. Now we're gonna hang it to make sure it cooks all the way through.
And then we're gonna go straight to our cauliflower.
This is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It smells gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. He's gorgeous. Right? Life is good.
Life is good, man. Life is great.
Get busy, man. Slice that up. All right, so check out this cool dressing for the veg. It's the roasted beets. There's sugar cane vinegar, some garlic, some dill, some other herbs in there.
Be a little bit generous, man.
Oh, I'm not shy with it.
Yeah, awesome.
The frisee is gonna add a nice, light, fresh crunch to all these vegetables. Just picked frisee. It's a lettuce leaf. And this is radish sprouts. It's just baby sprouts of the radish. So what's this chutney here?
A little olives, have the olive juice, and then we added pecans, you know, from the south.
Nice, that's crazy, man.
I'm ready, bro.
Y'all ready to eat? Yeah! They really ready to eat. Come on up. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Come down the pipe here, man. Get some veg, got some leeks, we got some onions. Some leeks are nice, man. Trust me, I was stealing little bites. Don't tell anybody.
It's an amazing thing you put together out here for us.
He's doing a good thing here, bro. I know you feel it. I can feel it, you know?
Like we say, we're only as good as our support. So if I look like a rock star, it's because these guys, man, they do a good job. That looks gorgeous, Raj. Seriously.
Looks gorgeous, right? Let's do this, man. Let's eat.
Yes.
All right, John, man, I'm gonna get in there and try some of that mutton. Man, that's good. It's the perfect balance of all that flavors coming together. There's a kind of a sweetness to it, the light gaminess coming from...
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect little brown on the outside of that mutton. When you bite into it, juicy and tender.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Let's try that charred broccoli, too, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Really crunchy still. I love the crunch like that. And you get the char on it like that.
Beautiful.
Man, this is a delicious meal right here. You know what is obvious, man, is you are really passionate what you're doing here. And you can feel the community gives you so much love. And most importantly, you taste it on the plate.
For me, it's the best way to show reverence and honor to the food that we grow.
This special dude right here, man. I'm gonna come back and just hang with this dude. Coming up, I learned the secrets of hot and fast Alabama barbecue from a second-generation pitmaster.
I'm relying on the magic of ash, smoke, heat,
And big.
Everybody good here?
Van Sykes got an early start in barbecue. His father, Bob Sykes, opened a barbecue restaurant in Alabama in 1957. And by the time Van was 8 years old, he was taking orders and helping in the kitchen. Van Sykes is a second-generation pitmaster, and he's honoring his father's legacy by using the same techniques and recipes of classic Alabama pit barbecue. Ooh, look at this spot.
Roger.
What's up, Van? How
So
you?
good to see you, man. Doing great. Why don't you come on over and let me show you what this is all about?
I'm drawn to the pit.
There we go.
Move to the pit. Tell me about this bad
This
boy.
barbecue pit's been here since 1990.
1990.
About 15 feet across, about 3 foot deep. And then I got this critical opening here.
Because you're doing Alabama-style barbecue, which means hot, fast heat. It's not about low and slow, open pit style.
And I love the term open pit because you're exactly right. If you close this door down, my daddy would say, you have an oven. We want that smoke to hit the meat and then get out. And so the way that chimney's designed, it kind of gets smaller as it goes up. See, that's what creates the natural draw, that and the convection of the heat. I'm increasing the pressure so I can plume smoke out, which we call advertising.
I see that you got a nice, large-sized pit down here. You're kind of moving the heat through to try and cook it faster to render the fat and the flavor out, right?
I like a lot of heat, like a lot of fire. First thing we're gonna do here is get us a good hot hickory fire going.
What's up with this big piece of wood, man?
Takes about 5 sticks to go across there, and then that'll serve sufficient enough to put the charcoal bed in.
If he calls this a stick, I hate to see what he calls a tree. I imagine you're holding quite a lot of meat on there.
Oh, yeah, there's 500 pounds of meat up there at any given time. Next thing is the lump charcoal. Well, what we gotta do is get it in between each one of those logs so that when we come back with our other wood, all those gaps will be filled with charcoal.
Van, come on, bro. That's a wildly flawless execution right there.
Pretty darn good for your first one, though.
All right, Brother Van, how many pieces of wood you want to put in there? How you want to lay it down?
I say let's put about 6 pieces, but I want you to go east and west, left and right, since we laid the other ones in there kind of north and south. That looks good.
You can light it up now?
Yeah, let's light it up.
Finally, we get to light it up.
Going in.
All right, so we got the fire going. I'm feeling the heat on my back. So let's season this meat here. So what kind of cut is this exactly?
That's a picnic. That's the lower half of the front leg. I like the picnic because of bone and skin, which I call flavor.
I got it. And I can't help but notice that, you know, there's just salt.
Roger, I'm relying on the magic of ash, smoke, heat, fire, salt.
And pig.
Oh, and pig. All those natural things that came from the good Lord. That's what I'm going to depend on to make this taste good. As soon as it contacts the meat, it's going to start drawing moisture. I got a good barbecue word for you. Drippy.
Drippy.
We want to put them up there when they're drippy.
So you're starting to render out so that you can push the fire, the smoke, the ash into it, the flavor into it.
Yes.
And you cook it inside out.
Cook it inside? I'm so glad to hear you say that.
All right, let's get this on the thing. Do you like the skin side up or down?
I like to go skin side down.
All right, so we got 2 in the back, 2 more in the front, right?
Just like soldiers, line them up the rest of the way down the grill.
Look at that, look at that. It's a thing of beauty right there. All that pour on this open pit right now, seasoned. I can hear that drippy you're talking about.
That's exactly right.
Tinks, tinks, tinks.
So we're going to start a process now that's probably going to go on about 6.5 hours.
And then what do we make out of it?
I would suggest you have an outside sliced pork sandwich.
Make me a sandwich, and I'm pretty confident it's gonna be delicious.
Oh, you're going to love it.
Up next, a sandwich so special, it's giving me all the feels.
That's the power of food right there.
Power of pork.
I'm in Bessemer, Alabama with my man Van Sykes. He's second-generation pitmaster at Bob Sykes Barbecue, but he's mastered the technique with these picnic cuts, which is basically like pork shoulder, but it's the lower part of the pork shoulder, and it's cooked on the bone. You can see the bone coming away. Can we take some of these off and try it? Let's check it out, man.
Yeah, let's do.
This one is looking particularly juicy.
There you go. Good stick.
Look at that. Look
Good
at
stick.
that. Good stick. That's like barbecue talk. Check that out. See that? It's got a nice crunchy exterior, nice bark on the outside. You see that bone is pulling away from the meat right there. It's nice and tender. Smells incredible.
Then we're gonna chop it up, and I'm gonna cut you a couple of outside slices.
So it's a little crunchy and tender, dark meat.
I call it the connoisseur's cut.
Let's get that connoisseur's cut sandwich. Let's do it. Okay, so how we get into this, making this a sandwich?
Well, the first thing right here on the opposite of the bone is where we're getting this treasure that we call outside sliced meat. So we want to kind of go ahead and cut that off, and it's going to be a little crunchy and crackly.
All right, so you're just slicing off the outside, work our way towards the center.
Right. And I feel like my heart's telling me to put some more outside meat in that.
So how's that looking?
All right.
I got a nice little mix of everything going. So inside, mostly outside,
man.
some little chunk nuggets.
Well, Roger, first thing we do is take this nice bun that we've toasted to prevent the sauce from getting into the bread. Now I'm gonna take the perfect mix of inside, outside chopped meat, just kind of make a little pile out of it right there. It's about 4 ounces of pork. Perfect. Now, how about a ladle of sauce?
Okay.
Sauce is tomato base. It's got vinegar, a little mustard in it. It's on the twangy side instead of the sweet side. So that's really what Southern barbecue Alabama sauce is about.
Okay.
Perfect. Now let me pay you back. I'll do some pickles for you.
Pickles?
And we always put 2 on there.
The acidity of the pickles is really nice against the fat pork.
And it works with the sauce, too.
Don't forget that crackling, right?
Mm-hmm. Just kind of add it to the top of this bun. And I might take another half a thing of sauce.
So
Good.
when you bite into it,
Good.
it kind of glues together too, right?
That's right. Boom.
Boom.
Look right
cheers,
here.
bro. Cheers, my brother.
Cheers.
Let's do it right here. I really get that bark on the outside, nice and crunch. The skin, nice and crunchy. It's the right amount of salt, balancing out that kind of sweet, sort of tangy barbecue sauce.
You get it, man. I love that. You got it all right. That's exactly what I'm trying to do with 6.5 hours of hard labor.
Yo, I came out here to Alabama, and I got love
See, that's the power of food right there, right?
Power of pork. Have I told you I love you? You're getting it, man. You're getting it.